Tripod. Halt. Right. Face. Present. On.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I think probably know what Veterans Day is or remember us talking about it last year. It's kind of a hard thing to understand, but we know a little bit more because of families like the Fashuliks, whose dad and husband is fighting over in Afghanistan to protect our country. Well, Veterans Day actually started a long, long time ago, and today is kind of really a special Veterans Day, because Veterans Day always happens on November 11th, and that's what today is. But today is November 11th of 2011. So if we write that in numbers, it's 11, 11, 11. So that's kind of cool today, isn't it? Well, Veterans Day is a day that's set aside to honor all of our American veterans. And a veteran is a person who has been in the service to protect our country. Now, maybe it was the Army, or the Air Force, or the Marines, or the Navy, or the National Guard, or the Coast Guard. All those groups have men and women that serve. That's their job. They work to help protect our country.
Good morning, Sergeant Bashulik.
You have me on screen.
We do. We have you on the big screen today. You can see that behind us, can't you? I'm going to turn the...
Good morning, Stephen.
Can you see the group of boys and girls in the background there?
Yes, I can. Good morning, students.
All right.
Hey, good morning, staff.
Thank you very much. Yes, we have lots of staff here. We have some special guests as well, Sergeant Vashulik. And of course, we have your family here with us. Even Aunt Lorraine is here.
Oh, wonderful. Good morning to you too.
All right. Yeah, she said she's sure you're pleased with that. Well, we're excited. We have a bright and sunny day here in Fairbury, Nebraska on Veterans Day 2011. And we're excited to have an opportunity to visit with you this morning. And we have some questions that the boys and girls have discussed and came up with in their classes that we'd like to ask you this morning. Are you okay with that?
I am more than welcome.
Okay, well let's go ahead and get started then, Sergeant Vashulik. The first one is, what is the weather like in Afghanistan?
The weather right now is on average about 75 to 80 degrees. And in the mornings it's about 35 degrees. So it's pretty cold in the mornings. And it's really dry and dusty. We don't get too much rain. But this time of the year, weather's starting to move in.
I bet. It was chilly this morning. We've had nice weather, maybe in the 60s the last couple of days, but it was pretty cold this morning. We had to have our jackets. Good job. Sergeant Vashulik, our next question is this. We're curious, what does it look like in Afghanistan? Are there any parts that remind you of Nebraska or other parts of the United States?
Well, some parts of where I'm at in Afghanistan, it's really dry, really dusty. There's not too much vegetation, except for when you get down to the valley areas where the water runs down from the mountains and basically waters the plants. And it's really green down in that area. And, well, part of Afghanistan I'm in kind of reminds me of Utah. So there's not too many plants, and it's really dry and really rocky.
That's good. We might have to have some of our teachers look up maybe some pictures of what Utah looks like, and we'll kind of have an idea then of what it looks like there where you're at. Thank you. Our next question, Sergeant Vashulik, is do you need to wear special kinds of clothing? Tell us about your uniform, and do you always have to wear your uniform, or do you get to wear regular clothes sometime?
I never get to wear regular clothes. It's always in uniform. And my uniform consists of a fire-resistant material for basically flying purposes, which I do. I fly for a living in the military, and I'm required to wear that fire-resistant material. And I'm basically uniform all day long, except for when I go to bed, and I'm actually in my regular attire.
Thank you. Our next question is, do you always have to carry your weapon with you?
You broke up on me there.
Oh, sorry, we'll ask that question again. The question was, do you always have to carry your weapon with you?
Absolutely. I always carry my weapon, no matter where I go.
Our next question, oh, what was that?
I was going to say, on some days, students, I carry 3 weapons.
That must get very heavy, carrying all of that.
Well, I have a helicopter to carry one.
That's good. Our next question is, where do you sleep at night? What is it like at night there, and do you sleep well?
I sleep fairly well. I'll take the third part of that question. Yeah, I sleep very well. I sleep in a big tent. It's separated into 6 rooms. My room is about 8 by 10. So it's enough space for me. But I have a desk, and a bed, normal stuff.
That's good. Your picture has gone out just a little bit. Can you still hear us?
Yes,
Oh, you're back. Okay, great. Thank you. Our next question is, what is your job as a soldier, and how did you get trained to know what you do?
My job in the military is a flight engineer on a CH-47 Delta small helicopter. It's a Chinook. It's a twin rotor system. It's one of the biggest helicopters in the Army. So, and that I have been trained over a period of 8 years. So that takes quite a long time to train somebody in a helicopter.
I bet it does. Our next question, Sergeant, is, have you made any friends over there? And what do you do to relax and have fun?
Making friends with fellow soldiers. There's not too many Afghanistan locals that I see during the evening time, and pretty much during the day also, when I'm out during the day. But yeah, just fellow soldiers from different units is what I've made friends with. And what I do afterwards, I usually play games. I do go to the gym, exercise a little bit, and play on the computer, Skype with students in my family.
Thank you. Well, speaking of students, we're curious. Tell us about the kids in Afghanistan. Do you spend time with them? I guess, have you been to any of their schools?
Matter of fact, no, I haven't. So I never see any Afghanistan children. Basically, my job has me working throughout the night. So when you guys are going to school, I'm working. So it's kind of a opposite thing. You're during the day, and I'm during the night. So I never see any children here.
Okay, thank you. How long have you been in the military, and what branch do you serve in?
I've been in the military for a little over 8 years now, and excuse me, and all of those have been with the Army National Guard through Nebraska.
Excellent. So how long have you been serving in Afghanistan? And then we're curious, how many different countries have you been deployed to as a soldier?
I've been in Afghanistan since July of this year. And this is my first deployment, so that answers your question.
Just one then. Okay, thank you. Our last question for you, Sergeant Bashulik, is, when do you think you might be able to come home? And more importantly, would you like to come visit us at school?
I'd be more than welcome to come visit you all at school. And coming home, that's kind of a surprise for my kids.
Okay, then we won't ruin it.